Hi, my name is Drusilla.
Hi, my name is Mariska.
And we're from Girl Scout Troop 10374, the NIPEN Pathways Council.
And we're doing the Astronomy Club Patch Program from Girl Scouts of Greater South Texas.
The first thing is that two females who contributed to the field of astronomy. And one of them is Henrietta Swan Leavitt. I think I pronounced that right. She discovered the relationship between period and luminosity in Cepheid variables, which is basically like the basis for how light years work. And Vera Cooper Rubin discovered that galaxies are mostly made of dark matter. And here is a lovely representation of the Southern Crab Nebula, as you can see, much of dark matter. And nebula is just the remnants of a galaxy that has exploded. Okay. And so people often get confused about the difference between a planetarium and an observatory. A planetarium is a simulation of the night sky, and observatories where you actually go to look in a big fancy telescope to actually look at the stars.
So where we're from, where do we have an observatory?
We have it at SUNY Oswego at their...
Where all the science kids go.
Rice Creek.
Rice Creek.
And where do we have a planetarium?
The most.
Okay.
Down in the city of Syracuse.
And the diagram of a comet. You might know closer here.
We'll zoom in.
Yeah, it's a quick sketch. It don't look that great. So
Don't blame the autism.
here's the nucleus, the little circle in the center. Here's the coma, which is like the outside thing. It's like a funky shell. And then you can't really see it in the drawing, but there's like a hydrogen. Hold on, what does it say? It's like an envelope of hydrogen gas around the whole thing. And now here's the dust tail that everybody sees, but then what you can't really see, or it's really hard to see, is the ion tail that splits off like this.
Okay. Do we know any famous comets?
No. There's a Galileo one. It's like a Galileo, but it's not.
Halley's.
Yeah, Halley's Comet. That's a big one. I know there's supposed to be one making its rounds past Earth within the next couple of months that only does it once every about 2,000 years. Don't remember what it's called.
2,000 years is such a crick in the neck.
And a lot of different cultures have different myths about the moon. The ancient Assyrians believed that fertility was tied to the moon. And Native American folklore tells of a rabbit in the moon, which is basically just a different take on how the man in the moon looks, or a lot of people see
The
a
dinosaur on the moon.
I didn't know about the dinosaur.
Yeah, it looks like a dinosaur. I don't see where people are getting the man in the moon thing from.
Well, me and Drusilla see a dinosaur.
And two classes that you can take, not sponsored by SUNY Oswego, is Astronomy 390, which is you do in-depth into certain topics. And then Astronomy 311, which goes in depth about different solar systems. I may or may not be taking that class.
Hey. Oh, okay. So, another one is learn what constellations are visible for each season. For winter, it's Canis Major. For spring, it's Cancer. For summer, it's Aquila. And then for fall, it's
Andromeda.
Andromeda. It's not my handwriting. And then the other one is what is one astronomy-related career, and it's a planetarium director, which you need a bachelor's degree in astronomy for, and it pays about $87,987 per year.
Now a lot of people with that, they more typically have masters or PhDs, but they also typically do like other things other than that alongside it.
And then another one is which of the 9 planets are visible to the naked eye? Obviously, it's Earth. But another one is Venus, and it's the first star you see in the night sky, and also the last.
The last one you see when the sun rises.
Yeah, when the sun rises.
So do you guys like space? You guys have any ties to space?
I like space.
Do you really want to get me started
Space
on
is
this,
cool.
Grandpa?
I like space. I like specifically Pluto. He's in space. That's an odd topic. But Pluto, floating giant rock in space.
Technically part of the Kuiper Belt, but still a planet because it has an orbit of its own. Don't make no sense.
So we can make a whole video on Pluto because we're really passionate. We also have a crater on the moon, which is named after our family, made by someone's on our father's side. He's far dead by now, but he was named after our last name, so it's the Biela crater. It's on the moon. And then we also have the Biela comet, which is also named after the same guy.
You ain't gonna see it
also
because
far
it's
dead.
practically dead. Whenever it comes around, it's practically dead.
Isn't
There's like
it in
nothing left.
Hades? No? Okay.
But it's in the Andromeda.
Oh, it's in the Andromeda. We got
Oh,
that
we got a
too.
planet too. Isn't it a planet?
It's a minor planet.
It's
a minor
we also
planet.
have a
It's
minor
it's
planet.
tiny.
It's small. It's a small planet.
And 2281.
We like space. Thank you. Hopefully you like space.